Hello Internet and welcome to my humble weekend project. My name is Tim and we are working on a BMW Isetta 1957. Today we are going to work on the final stages on the frame of getting it totally stripped. We have removed the chassis, we have removed the engine, the rear and front suspension. So the only thing remaining now is just a little bit of the steering mechanism here. And it's all the brake pipings and clutch wiring and choke wiring. So hopefully this will be a quick process, but you'll never know. Maybe something is seized. It kind of looks like it. Let's get into it. So where to start? I think I'm just going to start with the brake master cylinder here. I already loosened the two bolts. They were kind of rusty, so what I did was a traditional heat it up kind of well and just hit it a little bit with a hammer to shock it, and it went out pretty smoothly. And just be careful not to snap them, because it will be so much work when you have to drill a hole and make new threads and all that. But, you know, it's not just removing these two, there is some pipings too, but I think I'm just gonna clip it because, you know, we're gonna change them anyways. But you can see that the rod here, which is going all the way over to the pedal, or where the pedal used to sit, the threads here does not look too good. So I'm going to heat it up and maybe hit it a little bit with a hammer, but not too much, because we do not want to bend this. And hopefully it will go nice and easy off. But if it don't, I think maybe I will just cut it off, because this looks very rusty, and probably just going to buy a new one when it's like 70 euros. It's not too much money. Okay, so that was not a success. This rod was kind of just like a dry little biscuit. Just snapped right off. Didn't put any particularly great force on it at all, but yeah, at least it's off and we can remove the master cylinder, but this kind of looks like it's going to be a problem for me later. So removing the cable over here wasn't too difficult, just 12mm on this, and then you can just hold the rod here with a piping wrench, and it came out quite easily, and you can just pull it out like this, and then the wire will go through this little slot in here. So then this is free, and you just have to free it up here. Right now I'm just also trying to loosen this brake rod, which snapped on this side, and you have the same problem on this side. I was a little bit more careful and heated it up even more, and just attached the vice grip wrench on here, and just 14mm, and taking it very slowly, and it's coming out fine. Okay, so the brake rod is now out, and just a quick thing to notice is that it's actually links on this end, on the front end. I'm not sure if it was links on the other end as well. I don't think so, but that might be the reason why it snapped. Anyway, we are going to move on to the, well, I guess this will be the clutch, or I mean, we have the gas, brakes, and yeah, this would be the clutch. So I am just going to remove the bolt here, and we're going to release this little pin which is sitting here, which probably just sits with the locking pin on the underneath there. I can't see it properly, but yeah, there you can see it right there. So just loosen that pin and this will come out, and then this should go out quite easily. And there it is, you know, just slide the rods out, and just remove the little rubber gasket which was in front here, and this went nicely out this hole, and out here. So now we're just going to do the gas wiring, and then we're pretty much complete. Slight difficulties with the pivot here. The bolt is, you know, I take it off the nut underneath there, but the bolt has seized to this little lever. So I've heated it up, and I will try to take the vice grip and hold it here, and then I will try to twist it around, and hopefully that should loosen it and then it can come out. so I'm taking it back and forth, so I won't snap it or anything like that. I can try to lube it up a little bit and try to take a screwdriver and make some pressure while I'm twisting it. Hopefully that will help. So I'll try and put some pressure under it while I'm twisting it around. Yeah, so now you can see it's almost out. Try and push it a little bit. Actually, it seems like the threads have gotten some grip. It's helping it up. Yep. Okay, nice. Same story for the gas lever here. The wire is coming through the frame here, and you can just take it off by removing this and take out the wire, and then it's just the bolt going through this lever again, and I think this one is seized as well. You can see there is a rubber here, so I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not rubber, it's a spring. Then I can heat it up. So I'll just try to do the same as I did on the last one, heat it up a little bit and hold it with the vice grip wrench, and then hopefully I can get this bolt out. So there it is, finally out. It's a spring mechanism here and stuff like that. We'll just leave it for now and just put the bolt in. So that's all the wires to the gas pedal, the brakes, the clutch, and the brake master cylinder is now out. The only thing remaining is the steering mechanism here, and it seems simple enough. Just removing the bolt here should slide this one out, and removing the other one on the other side right here, and then the frame is pretty much complete. Behold the beauty of the frame, finally stripped of all the components. It's just a few bolts left in the rear, which I will just leave for now. But now the stage 1 of the restoration is complete. The frame is stripped to its bare essentials, and it's basically ready for a cleanup and then go to the sandblaster. And the next step will now be to go ahead and start dismantling the chassis of the BMW Isetta. But now, today it's been a long day now, so I am going to go home and take a break, and I will see you next time in episode 5, where we'll start on the chassis. And you guys just stay home and stay safe.